medical debt. Ma'am.
Hi, sorry. My name is Amy Fisher, and I have a chronic illness, and I've been sick since I was 16 years old. And I've been a patient for 21 years, and I've had insurance the whole time because my mother burrowed into my head, never ever have a lapse in insurance, otherwise nobody will insure you, because she was right, because I do have a chronic illness. So I was able to keep insurance, and it's not about being uninsured, which that is a huge problem, obviously, but it's about being underinsured. And I've been underinsured for over a decade, and because of that, my husband and I have been riddled with debt. My parents have been riddled with debt. We lived in Chicago after we graduated and made a life there. I worked as a medical assistant, met my very best friend in the world there. And in 2011, I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't work, and we were just hit with. I was sick. We were hit with medical bills, and so we had to move back to Iowa into my parents' basement for a year until I got approved for Social Security. And when I got approved for Social Security, we moved into a rental house. We thought we were okay. I was on my husband's insurance still, underinsured, and he works for a Fortune 100 company, super uninsured. So we lost our rental house, had to move in with our friend's basement. So we've been basement hopping because I've been sick. I'm sorry, honey. Thank you for sticking with me. And thank you to my parents for letting us live in their basement because we could have been homeless. So we move into another rental house. I get Medicare. I start using it. I start finding out what it's really like to have health care. Sorry. It's taken everything from me. I'm going to try not to cry. But okay. It's just, it's a relief to know that I can go to the ER when my symptoms flare up, when I'm nauseous and in pain and crying on the bathroom floor, and I can think, I can either go to the ER and get symptom relief, or I might lose our house, so I'm going to probably stick to the floor. So it's just, when I got Medicare and started not having bills and started having that freedom, I started really working on myself. I am vegan now. I do yoga. I kind of do yoga. I'm not very good at it. I fall a lot. But I got a couple surgeries that I needed to feel better, and I was putting those off because those were gonna take another house away from us. Medicare has saved a house for us over our heads. The one problem that we have left is now that my husband has a chronic illness and he is underinsured. So we're always going to be digging out of that hole unless Medicare for All passes.
Amy, thank you. Stay there for a second. I know it's not easy, for people to talk about personal issues, healthcare issues. It's not easy. But what I want to say to Amy is the story that you are telling in one form or another is being experienced by millions and millions of people. Can you imagine not going to get the care that you need when you're in excruciating pain, right? Worried about the bill, or being driven out of your home because of medical debt. Look, this does not go on in this. What I'm talking about, what we are talking about today, is not a radical idea. It does not go on in other major countries around the world, and we're the wealthiest country. So, Amy, thanks so much for sharing your story with us.